How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. This video is the Coin versus Coin show for week 14. I'm making this video on Tuesday evening, but I will post this video at the normal time on Thursday evening. I did attempt to make a pre-recorded video on StreamYard, but unbeknownst to me, you have to upgrade your plan in order to be able to pre-record a video and post it through StreamYard. So I'm not planning on upgrading my StreamYard plan because I'm just doing this one time. Let's face it, it's $22 to upgrade the plan at minimum. I have no intention of paying that or upgrading my plan, so we're just going to do coin versus coin this way. Welcome in. If you're watching, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's had a good day. This is rivalry weekend in college football. It's week 14, also the final weekend of the regular college football season. So I don't have a guest tonight other than myself. I'm going to be my own guest. I have a can, a cup, and I have some coins in the cup, and we're just going to shake them up and just do it on my own this week because it's Thanksgiving and everybody's doing stuff. Anyhow, if you're interested, appreciate you watching. Let's get started, okay? We have 8 games picked out. 16 games. We have 16 games picked out, 2 sheets of 8, and let's get started. Our first game up. Sorry, I put my second sheet in the front. Let's do it this way. First game up is Ole Miss at Mississippi State, the Egg Bowl. Traditionally, the Egg Bowl. Let's rattle the coins and see what we got. All right, here we go. We got quarter is on tails. Dime is on tails. Nickel and penny are on the heads. Alright, there's that one. Let's go again. We're going to make this as fast as possible so that you folks don't have to bear it any more than necessary. Next game up is Georgia at Georgia Tech. Well, at Georgia Tech, you know, it's not at Georgia Tech, but Georgia Tech would be the home team in this game. We all know it's on neutral ground, neutral field, because Georgia Tech sold their home game to make some money. But we're going to call it Georgia at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech being the home team. Okay? If the coins land on heads, they pick the home team, in case you haven't watched this before. But let's go. Georgia at Georgia Tech. Everybody's on tails. All 4. No, I'm wrong. The quarter chooses GT. Everybody else landed on tails and chooses the Bulldogs to win the game. So quarter went on his own right there. Alright, let's go again. Next game up is Texas A&M at Texas. Alright, we got quarter takes Texas at heads. Dime is on heads. Nickel is on heads. And penny chooses Texas A&M. Next game up, Indiana at Purdue. Let's shake the coins, see what they say. Hope that's not too loud for you, because I'm not on StreamYard this time. This could be either super loud or be okay. Don't know. Quarter takes Purdue. Dime takes Purdue. Nickel and penny takes Indiana. Alright, next game up. We've got Arizona at Arizona State. Alrighty. We have a 50-50 split on this game. We have quarter takes tails, Arizona. Dime takes heads, Arizona State. nickel takes tails, and then penny. Wait, we got 3 tails and a head. So dime goes on his own on this game. I'm sorry, because penny is also on tails. Dime chooses state on his own. All right, let's go again. Ohio State at Michigan is the next game up. All right, Ohio State at Michigan. Quarter is on tails. Dime is on heads. Nickel is on tails. And penny is on heads. So we do have a 50-50 split there, which could be interesting. We'll see how that goes. 2 of the coins will be right. 50% of the coins will be right. 50% will be wrong. And next game up, Miami at Pitt. Miami at Pitt. Quarter chooses Pitt. Dime chooses Pitt. Nickel chooses Pitt. And penny picks Miami to win, the Ducks with teeth. So penny goes on his own there. Next game up, Houston at Baylor. That's a rivalry game. Houston at Baylor. Both teams are located in Texas. And let's see what the coins say about Houston at Baylor. Alrighty. Quarter takes Baylor. Dime takes Houston. Nickel takes Baylor. And penny takes Baylor. So dime goes on his own again. Chooses the road team with Houston. Alright. There's that. We'll put the coins back in the cup. Set them to the side because we're flipping to our next game. Now this next game is the game where we shake the can and then dump it out, and then we name the game. Alright? The coins don't even know what game they're picking just yet. And that's the whole point. So let's shake up the coins, then we will dump them, and then we'll name the game and call out who picked what. Coins, you don't even know who's playing who in this game. All you're doing is figuring it out as we go, just like I am most of the time. Alright, let's shake them up. Dump them out. See what, before I look at the coins, here is the game. Alabama at Auburn. Right there, Alabama at Auburn is the game. Alright, coins, what say you? Quarter chooses Auburn. Dime chooses, no, quarter chooses Bama. I'm sorry. Quarter chooses, it's on tails. It chooses Alabama. Dime is on heads, chooses Auburn. Nickel is on tails with Bama. And then penny is also on heads and chooses Auburn. So we got a 50-50 split right there, folks. 2 of them will be right, and the other half of them will be not right. Alright, let's put them back in the can. Next game up is UCLA at Southern Cal. Yep. Alright. Quarter on heads. Dime heads. Nickel heads. Oh, all 4 of them are on heads. So all 4 coins choose Southern Cal to win this game. I tend to think that they probably are correct on that game. Alright, next game up is Vanderbilt at Tennessee. Let's see what the coins say about Vandy at Tennessee. Let's go. Quarter tails takes Vandy. Dime tails takes Vandy. Nickel heads takes Tennessee. And penny are on heads takes Tennessee as well. 50-50 split once again. Alright. Next game is Virginia Tech at Virginia. Virginia Tech at Virginia. Alright, Virginia Tech at Virginia. Quarter says Virginia. Dime says Virginia. Nickel says Virginia. And penny says Tech. Penny goes on his own. Penny's not doing too good, y'all. Be honest with you. The penny's just losing. He's crashing out. The penny is doing the Titanic thing. He's just falling down. Hopefully, and this is his last chance to redeem himself, unless we do this in the postseason. Penny, you got to pick your shit. You got to get your game together, brother. Penny, you're going to lose. You're not doing too well over the last 3 weeks. You've been sucked at this game. All right? So, and you're going on your own against favored teams. What the hell are you doing, Penny? I mean, come on. We'll see. We'll just see. Next game up, LSU at Oklahoma. LSU at Oklahoma. Let's go. Quarter tails takes Oklahoma. Dime tails Oklahoma. I'm doing this all wrong. Tails is the away team. I'm sorry. Let's start again, Kevin. Millis Vanillis. Try again, dumbass. Try again, dumbass. Quarter tails LSU. Dime tails LSU. Nickel tails LSU. Penny heads Oklahoma. Come on, Penny. I think Penny's going to get that one right. We'll see. He's trying. Sorry I screwed that up to begin with. It's been a long day. Next game up, Oregon at Washington. Oregon at Washington. Let's go. Oregon at Washington. Quarter heads. Dime heads. Nickel tails. Penny tails. 50-50 split right there. All right. Missouri at Arkansas. Missouri at Arkansas. Missouri at Arkansas. Quarter, Missouri. My ink pen's acting goofy. Dime, Arkansas. Nickel, Missouri. Penny, Missouri. Dime goes on his own. Now, we all know Missouri's probably going to win this game. But sometimes the dime, when this dime normally, look, when this little fucker goes on his own against the other coins, he's right almost every time. This coin has picked more upset games than any other coin. The dude knows what he's doing. Just because he's little doesn't mean that he's dumb. He likes to go on his own. We've seen it. And he's mostly been right. Notre Dame at Stanford. Notre Dame at Stanford. Let's go. I don't know why I like doing this game. This is the dumbest fucking game I've ever heard of. I can't believe that I've actually done this since week 4. This is so pointless and unwatchable. It's just unrealistic how stupid and inane and asinine this is. But why do I like doing it? Why am I having fun? Maybe I'm retarded? Could that be it? I'm retarded. Here's you a clip. I'm so freaking retarded. You're welcome. Alright. Oh, everybody's on tails, y'all. Everybody chooses Notre Dame in this game. That's an easy one. So I think the Coins got that one right. Notre Dame's probably gonna walk the shit out of Stanford, I'm pretty sure. Now I don't know why I didn't put on the Florida and Florida State game on this yet. I should have done Florida versus Florida State. And I don't know. I usually just Google CFB week 14 or whatever week I'm on. I just Google it, and then whatever list of games comes up on Google, I kind of just go down through those games. And the Florida State game didn't come up on the regular normal, dumbass Google, and so that's why it got left out. I wish I had done Florida versus Florida State. I should have been smarter and made sure I got that one on the list. I could add it, but I would have to stop this video and go back on my Google machine and find it and then make a whole nother video, and I'm not doing that because I'm tired. It's been a long day, and this is the only way I'm doing this week. Maybe, I don't know. But it got left off, and it is what it is. Sorry. I should have had that game on there. I don't know why the hell I didn't think of it. Other than, I'm a Bama fan, so we're not the smartest people. There's another stinger. I'm a Bama man. I'm not a smart man. There's you some stingers. I got all kind of stingers for you people that want to hate on me and make fun of me and trash me. I don't give a shit. I've never lost 1 minute's sleep because somebody talked shit about me or whatever, or even talk shit to me. I don't care. And I love pointless, goofy hats too. The dumber the hat, the better. I could win a stupid hat contest. I could. But that's it for Coin versus Coin for week 14. We got almost 20 minutes in this shit. That's about how much time it takes, is around 20 minutes. But unfortunately, no hangout tonight. If you're watching this, again, thank you for making it through almost 19 minutes of this bullshit. And appreciate y'all. Everybody have a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. And we will be back Sunday at 3 o'clock. Now, Sunday at 3 o'clock is going to be the closeout show for Coin versus Coin for this season. I'm not going to extend it into the postseason unless I get an overwhelming amount. Well, I don't want to put an ultimatum on anybody. That's what Sleeta does. So I'm not even going to say that. It hasn't had a lot of interest. I know it takes time for shit to gain traction and stuff, but even I'm smart enough to know that this game is dumb. So I'm not going to keep doing it. I won't burden my friends and followers with any more of this stuff. But it's been a fun show. I've had a good time. Mostly getting to hang out with my YouTube friends. And that's been my most interesting part of it is, hanging out with a few people that are in the college football community on YouTube who have come in and even pretended to be interested in this bull. Those are good friends and good folks, Appreciate everybody who's watched. On Sunday at 3 o'clock, we will be live for the results, and we will be giving away a few cash prizes, unless I have to work. because it could happen. Maybe I may have to work this Sunday. It depends on the weather, because today was rainy. I didn't get to work much. I worked a little bit, but we got cut off. It's probably going to rain tomorrow, and if it dries up by Sunday enough to work, then we're of course going to have to get out and work. But if that happens, then I'll figure out a way to give out the cash prizes some other way. I promised it, and I'm going to deliver it. It may not be Sunday, but I do intend to reward those who have come in and commented on these shows. That's my intent. I'm not trying to gain likes and subs and shit like that. I don't need all that. I'm just trying to show gratitude to the people who are paying attention. That's all I'm trying to do. And, you know, a little bit of extra Christmas money helps out a lot, you know. And I'm not about gaining. I don't need 1,000 subs and 500 likes and shit like that. I'm just out here for fun. But I'm planning on doing some prizes for folks. Hopefully it'll be Sunday if I don't have to work. You know, and I know I own my own company. And Millis, you own your own company. You shouldn't have to work. You know, if you don't want to work, don't work. It's not like that, y'all. If you own your own business, you have to make sacrifices that you wouldn't normally make if you worked for someone else. Being the business owner does not make you just get to do whatever the hell you want. At least not for me. I can't speak for every business owner, but I know for me, it's more responsibility. It's not less. And, you know, if you lose a day's work during the week, you got to make it up somewhere, or you just got to eat it. And right now, I can't afford to just eat it. So, if they call us to work, I got to work, unfortunately. But if I do have to work and I can't do the Sunday show, I will do it again another way. Maybe I post another live, recorded video like this one or something. But I will make sure that I deliver on my promise, one way or another. And anyhow, maybe it's more important to me than it is to you, the viewer. But it's important for me to try to keep my word as much as I can. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. And me and my girlie are taking off to her family's for Thanksgiving. Hopefully that goes well. I got my fingers crossed, you know, that they like me. And all goes well with that. And I'm going to say goodnight. Have a happy and safe weekend, everybody. See you next time. Thank you for watching.